I am Jeff Adams, a 52-year-old something, soon to be 53 in October, which is mind-blowing to me. Starting over in life 3 years into this reset button. Yo, finally check out the Yardery in Mount Dora Florida. Not too shabby at all. Was up on the rooftop. It's kind of slow on a Wednesday night, but man, had the crab cakes. It was delicious. You get somewhat kind of a view of the lake. Gotta love Mount Dora Florida, man. Always a cool spot. I've been meaning to check this place out for a while. I was on the phone with Ryan Horton, who I manage, for like 2 hours just talking with him. I'm sitting up here in the Florida heat wearing a ski mask. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. So anyways, I was reading up on making these vlogs pop, so I need to have a better personality with these things. So yeah, just learning the process. So if I seem over the top, I'm experimenting with energy here. The city, the vibes here are always good. And what better way to do a walk and talk and doing this commitment to this vlog that I committed to. And I was getting off the phone, I was like, oh man, I gotta do this vlog. Any event, I am Jeff Adams, a 52-year-old something, soon to be 53 in October, which is mind-blowing to me. Starting over in life 3 years into this reset button, figuring out my faith, my entrepreneurship, financially, everything when it comes pertaining to life is reset. And Mount Dora Florida, it's not a mountain, but when you're out of shape, I'm breathing hard. Cool thing about Mount Dora, there's Steamroller Animation. They're a big gaming company, and they pretty much own this whole building now. And I should have thought about this place, but wanted to check out where I ate. Wave Asian Sushi is a great place too if you're a big fan of sushi. I highly recommend you checking that out as well here in the beautiful city of Mount Dora, Florida. As you can see, there's construction going on here, lots of activity, alleyways, which you gotta go. But you know what? I'm just walking to stay alive. And when I communicate, I want to make sure I'm communicating properly, not breathing hard on the microphone. But there's so many different bistros here, different places you can eat, different vibes. This place is a phenomenal place too if you want to get pizza and a pizza oven. I highly recommend that as well. Just can't think of the name right now. I'm horrible at names, so if I was in the business of name dropping, I'm not the guy. Something I have found out in my 50s, I can't name drop anymore. I just know if it's good. And if I see someone's picture, I go, oh yeah, I know that person. When it comes to names, if you're not in my circle of many years, I'm not remembering your name. I'm sorry, it's nothing against you. It's just, that's just where I'm at in life, you know what I mean? Mount Dora, back in the day, down at the corner where that stop sign is, which I'm not gonna walk down, maybe I'll circle back to that. There was a movie filmed down here called, again, I just was talking about the studio today, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. But it was a movie called, oh my gosh, I can't think of it, hang on a second. Oh, there we go, a movie called Honky Tonk Freeway. And my mom brought me down here to watch it. They painted the whole town pink. And it was phenomenal. I was like, and I had the entertainment bug when I was a little kid. I was always fascinated with TV and radio and just being around that. We came down here and watched them shoot some footage, and it was an amazing experience. And then over here, we have a place called Cuba Cafe. And basically, that's a good place too. If you're looking to get some good Cuban food, I highly recommend Cabana Cuban Cafe in Mount Dora, Florida. Another great place in Mount Dora as well is the Goblin Market. Now this is more of a high end, but the ambiance in this restaurant, if you're looking to score on a date night with your wife, do a romantic evening, Goblin Market, baby. It's just so cool. It's an old house. I got it converted. And I still think to this day, the chef pretty much decides what he's going to put on the menu the day of and decides what he's going to cook, and that's what you get. So pretty cool place. Check that out if you can, if you're in Mount Dora, Florida. Another staple here in Mount Dora that I've actually liked over the years, which is pretty cool. It's called the Frog and Monkey. Let me get the camera adjusted so you can actually see it. That'd be great. They also have like a bar, the Funky Monkey Gastro Bar. But they also have the Frog and Monkey, which you kind of go downstairs. I think I've done some vlogs in the past. You go downstairs here, right down through this door, and it's almost kind of like you're in a more like a British pub type of vibe. It's not too shabby. But again, there's so much history here in Mount Dora, Florida. Cute little town, not busy at all. Everybody is home tonight. It's a Wednesday night, and all is well. It's close to 8 o'clock. Not a lot of activity, but on the weekends, this place is always packed. But it's, you know, this is a town like Mayberry, just minus Andy Griffith and Barney Fife. Now I'm showing my age because I didn't grow up with that, but I watched the reruns staying at home, playing hooky from school. Channel 35, Fox, would play I Dream of Jeannie, Beverly Hillbillies, Andy Griffith, The Golden Pile, Green Acres. That's why I know so much about these shows. And Andy Griffith, I love Andy Griffith to this day. Still watch his programming, fall asleep to it. It's amazing. Sun's going down here in Mount Dora, Florida. I'm gonna head to the lake, show you a couple other more restaurants here that are more prominent here in Mount Dora, Florida. So I was actually at Bluebird Recording today here in Mount Dora, Florida. Phenomenal studio. Just hanging out. I didn't really document a whole lot of that.
Third hand.
But basically I had that a couple of weeks ago. I documented that, and beautiful studio in Mount Dora, Florida as well. But just hanging out with the owner and listening to some tunes. It was absolutely a great time. But I'm gonna show you another restaurant here. There's always, in the cracks and crevices of Mount Dora, a place called Maggie's Attic, where you can go if you're into wine and have a glass of wine, listen to live music. There's always, even on slow nights, there's always something going on in Mount Dora, Florida. Very laid back, older demographic, but nevertheless still pretty cool. I have not yet checked out Backport Pizza Bar, but I will in the near future do a review on that as well. Heard it's really great. This is actually the best time to come down to Mount Dora when the sun's going down on the lake. This is one of my all-time favorite restaurants here at Mount Dora. It's Pisces Rising. There's a good ambiance inside the restaurant. I've never had a bad night at Pisces Rising. The food's always spectacular. It's always up to par. They also have an outside eating area, which I'm about to show. You can watch the sun go down, have dinner, enjoy yourself watching the sun go down here in Mount Dora, Florida. It's an amazing experience. So anyways, again, about myself, 50-something starting over, I live in Mount Dora, Florida. Been on the road of late, traveling with a music artist that I started working with like 3 months ago, and was on the phone with him for a while today, and just looking at some dates, some more dates that came in, seeing if we're going to take them. So it's kind of a weird week. I've been kind of stagnant the last 3 years. In the last 3 months, it just kind of lifted, and the Lord's opened up doors for me to travel abroad across the United States. And now it kind of feels weird because I'm used to being on the road, and now I'm here, which is good, I guess, right? But I had to get out today. I went into the recording studio and just hung out because I guess I'm really a road dog. That's why I'm kind of doing these vlogs as well, just trying to document the journey daily, share my life, but doing this for me, for keeping the right frame of mind and just getting out and pushing myself, walking. Even if people doesn't connect, I'm doing this for myself. I'll continue to repeat that on this channel. Not doing it for clicks, numbers. You connect with it, you do. You don't. At the end of the day, it's really about me and just connecting with this journey. This is a lakeside inn. It's been here since 1883. A lot of people come here worldwide, come visit this hotel, and you'll see in a minute. I'm not gonna go inside, but I'll show you the lake views, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the Lakeside Inn, amazing hotel. I stayed here probably 2 times in my lifetime. Kind of, it's like stepping back in time when you go in hotel rooms. It's not run down, but it's like literally, when you stay here, it's like stepping back in a time capsule. Maybe I didn't stay in the higher tier rooms, but when I stayed here, it was literally stepping back like it was the early 1900s. Definitely cool vibes. Lakeside Inn. It's an experience. Great restaurant as well. As you see, the beautiful lake. Just absolutely stunning. We're gonna walk on this lake. But yeah, we shoot on this lake a lot for a lot of content shoots when the sun's going down. It just has a certain look. This time of year, it's kind of humid. Being here during like the fall and winter, I call them the California weather. At nights, we get like the 70s, the 68s. It's just beautiful. It has a lot of that California feel weather-wise. But right now, dude, it was like 94 degrees today. And it's cooled down, but the humidity, I'm sweating like R. Kelly at a children's church. All right, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry, I apologize. But look at that sun. And you know, I'm trying not to be too serious too. I feel like the last 3 years on this journey, I feel like I've had to crucify a lot of myself, but I realize I'm doing the world a disservice if I'm not being who I am in front of this vlog as I am behind the vlog. So I might say some stuff off color. You go, oh, I don't know, but hey, it's a process, it's a journey. I'm figuring this stuff out. Only by the grace of God, I'm still here doing this, but enough of me babbling. But look at this sunset. Oh my gosh, look at it. This is why Mount Dora is so beautiful. And there's teenagers here on this lake. I'm probably ruining their vibe right now. Some 50-year-old guy with a vlog camera creeping up to take a look at the sunset. He's totally putting the moves on right now, saying, dang it, why is this guy coming out on the lake? He's ruining my game. But the boat tours are pretty cool. I did that one year for July 4th. They do fireworks over the lakes, really worth the time and energy. I'm not gonna go all the way out in the dock. I'm gonna respect the teenagers and whatever mischief they're up to. But if I walk over here, you can see I can get the same type of view, maybe just 100 feet different, but still, nevertheless, still beautiful. A lot of gators in this lake as well. When you come into Florida, everybody's, oh, I'm gonna jump in that lake. Wouldn't recommend it, not smart, but if you look at everything here, nice and calm here in Mount Dora, which is rare. I mean, it's rare that you come out. What I mean by that, it's rare that there's not a lot of people here. So, enjoying this, taking in this moment, doing a crash course. But nevertheless, I have been really just surrendering to the Lord. It's been a process, 50-something starting over, no relationship, no wife, no girlfriend, starting these companies from ground zero, making money when it comes in, and it's been a blessing. I've never been in lack. But I've been having one of these moments today where I'm like, okay, God, you always take care of my needs, but I want to get ahead. I want to get in a relationship. I want to go put money down on a nice apartment somewhere, whether that be in Florida or Trilla, Georgia, where the merch company is, or Franklin, Tennessee, or wherever the Lord has me at this point. But I'm really content where I'm at. But I'm just getting a little antsy, to be honest with you, in the last 3 years. But I guess that's the process of really surrendering your life to the Lord, because when you do that, your motives doesn't really matter. I'm just talking right now, getting it off my chest. So now, in the process, again, I say all these things because, A, I made a commitment to this daily vlog, and be honest with you, I've been jabbing my jaw all day long. So the last thing I wanted to do was get on this camera and do this, but it's part of the journey, this YouTube experience of documenting my life, but also trying to get into shape. But I was thinking, I was gonna text my mom and see if she wanted a Dairy Cream Blizzard. So I don't know. I probably shouldn't do a Dairy Queen blizzard. That's why I'm breathing so hard. But come out and check Mount Dora Florida out. Very quiet, quaint tonight, but on a body of water. When you come out here, not during the summer, it feels like you're in California somewhere, honestly, minus the mountains. If you come in the fall and the winter, it's beautiful. It gets a little crowded, but outside of that, it's worth the drive. Especially at Christmas time. They deck the whole area out with Christmas lights. It's pretty phenomenal. It's a great little town, not gonna lie. Not hating on it. I think Franklin, Tennessee's better, to be honest with you. But Mount Dora will always have my heart, special place. So today in the studio, we went to the recording studio, just had a meeting with the owner, and I think, let me look both ways before I cross the road. I think we're David Oliver Willis, this girl named Megan. David Oliver Willis was on American Idol twice. He lives here in Mount Dora. Megan's currently in Los Angeles or San Diego, I think. But she was signed up to Wind Up Records. So we're gonna have her come in and do a record. We're collectively gonna do something very creative in 72 hours at the studio and see what we come up with. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. But I say all that, hey, if you enjoy this content, this micro content of me rambling, subscribe, even though subscribers don't matter. The algorithm hits who it wants to hit. Just comment down below or maybe give it a like. I appreciate it. And see you tomorrow on Jeff Adams Vlog, AKA Jeff Adams Show, AKA Creative on the Mend, whatever it's called at this point. See you tomorrow.
What the hell?
Pack it up, pack it in. It's time to begin. It's another edition of Creative on the Mend.
When Jeff is buying the prime ribs frying.